26th of October, everybody that is able-bodied and that can afford it needs to be in London for the next of our superb, peaceful celebrations of what it means to be British. But this is more than a celebration, because this is a time to stand up to tyranny and to stand up to two-tier Keir. I was going to say something else then. But we need to stand up to Keir Starmer and his horrendous authoritarian tendencies. But a lot of people have forgotten, except I haven't forgotten, and I don't think anyone on our team's forgotten. There are people in prison today because they went to protests and shouted at police officers. One for even, I think, shouting at a police horse or a police dog. Or they sang songs, or they actually stood up for people that were getting victimised. And they're in prison. There's people in prison for making Facebook posts. And obviously we know on the 28th of October, there's a very big possibility that Tommy himself could be facing a prison sentence for making a film. Now let that sink in. This is in the UK in the 21st century, the home of free speech, the home of democracy, the home of Magna Carta, and a patriotic man may well be going to prison because he made a film. That's not acceptable on anyone's level. And our protest, our event, our celebration, whatever you want to call it, on the 26th of October is not about anything else other than freedom and resisting tyranny. We must resist tyranny. The biggest enemies of the British people are sitting in Parliament at the moment. The biggest enemies of the British people are the government. The biggest enemies of the British people are the liberal elite, as Nigel Farage called them, that have literally stripped away our values, our liberties, our freedoms, and tried to strip away our self-respect. We're not going to let them do that. Our country's a great country, and we're going to show them that the British people are a great people. So, 26th of October, everybody that's going, you need to be at Victoria Station to muster at 12 o'clock. That's where we're forming up. We're going to form up at Victoria Station. And once you get to Victoria Station, the stewards will guide you in exactly the direction you need to go. I'm expecting a very, very large crowd. And you'll be shown where to go so that you can get into a safe place for forming up. And again, the security is going to be something else like you've never seen before. We've got all sorts of security measures to keep you guys safe. And we've got our fantastic stewards that have been doing this for years and always do a great job. They're going to be there, guiding you in, showing where to go. But we've also got another layer of security. We've got a brand new security team made up of ex-soldiers, SAI-trained security people. We've got ex-police officers in the security team, people that have done public order. So it's going to be a very, very safe event. And we're going to take measures at this event for your security that we've never taken before. That's how seriously we're taking making sure that these events are peaceful. So Victoria Station, 12 o'clock muster. We'll be stepping off at 1 o'clock and we'll be heading in the direction of Parliament Square. And then we'll let you know more about where we're going and what we're doing in future videos. We don't want to give everything away at the beginning, but it's going to be a great event. And we're going to make sure that you guys have a fantastic experience when you come to that event. So if you've never been to an event before, try and find people in your local area that are traveling, travel with them, get in touch with us, let us know what you're doing. We want as many people at this event as we can possibly get, because this could well be the last time that we have a chance to stand with Tommy for a long while if things go wrong. And we don't want that. What we want a great event, we want a peaceful event, and we want an event that really, really lifts the rafters off Downing Street and lets the people inside Downing Street know that we're not messing about. We're a peaceful movement, we're a democratic movement, but we're also not a movement that's going to be pushed about by a tyrant like Keir Starmer. Again, I'm going to say this. The police officers we're working with at the minute, we've built a level of trust there. And that's the way it should be, because we should be able to trust the police officers that we're working with. So what we don't want is anyone, and I know there's a lot of stuff happened around the riots and a lot of stuff I wasn't happy with, but we want people to be respectful of these officers. We're respectful with them when we deal with them. We tell them exactly what we want and exactly what we're looking for, and they're respectful of us. There's a mutual respect there, and that's a good thing, because the worst thing that happens in society, in the country, is breakdown in communication, where people aren't speaking to each other. It's megaphone diplomacy, and social media's played a massive part in that. But we've got a good team together on our side. Like I say, the police have been cooperative. They've policed events well. There's been a few glitches which we've hauled them across the coals for, and there's been a few things that they've hauled us across the coals for. But at the end of the day, it's about making sure that the event is peaceful, successful, and I believe that's what we want, and I actually believe that's what these officers that we're dealing with in the public order units want as well. So, by all means, come and be loud and celebrate, and bring all the flags that you want. Bring your Union Jacks. No face coverings, please. If you wear a face covering, you will be asked to leave the demonstration. So yeah, it's going to be great. And muster 12 o'clock, Victoria Station, and we'll see you all there. God bless you.